everyone, it's Ruby and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be organising my desk with you all. Enchanté. My desk recently, since I started year 11, has turned into a massive mess again. It always gets like this kind of midway through like the first term of school because I just end up coming home from school and throwing stuff in places, not remembering where they go, and it gets messy. And coming from a person who likes everything to be organised and know where everything is because it makes it so much easier, that didn't sit right with me. So I decided to clear my desk out, which I've done now. I'll show you what it looks like in a minute, and rejig everything, put it all back into places, know where everything goes, makes it look a bit nicer in preparation for my revision for my upcoming mocks, because I have mocks in January, so I want everything to be nice and organised for that. And also year 11 in general, you don't want mess, do you? That's the last thing you want. Just to let you know, this part of the video is sponsored by Oxford Revise. This year, as you all probably know, I'm doing my GCSEs, which I am quite nervous about. I'm using the Oxford Revise Edexcel GCSE Maths Foundation book to revise with, because this book gives me all of the key information I need to revise and covers the full specification of the GCSE. I have talked about how I use Oxford Revise to help me study in past videos. If you haven't already seen them, make sure to go check them out. I love that each topic in the Edexcel Maths course is clearly covered with retrieval questions to help you check that you've retained everything you're learning. For example, Pythagoras and trigonometry I found particularly difficult. What's really helpful about this specific book is that it has worked examples on the pages, so if you're not understanding the subject, then you can go back to it and then have a worked example to help you. Also, for each of the subjects, Pythagoras and trigonometry, they're both in different colours, so they're easier to find. There's even on the next page questions and answers, which I find particularly helpful because you can go back to it and repeat the questions if you get them wrong, and you always have the answers to go back to. Everyone's heard of Oxford Revise. It's one of the most trusted brands when it comes to revision and study support because it is tried and tested. The knowledge sections help me to organise the key information I need. I write down everything I can remember in the retrieval section, and I practice using the exam style practice questions. If you have any questions about how Oxford Revise helps me and how it can help you ace your studies, then let me know in the comments. So this is how it's currently looking. Everything's been taken off my board, everything up here is gone, my desk is cleared and it's also cleaned. My mat for my desk is here. All of my drawers are completely empty. So this is everything that was on or inside of my desk. I've kind of separated it into different areas. So we're going to do this in sections because it's the easiest way to do it. So the first thing I'm going to do is my main drawer here. This is where all of my main stationery goes. Normally it's stuff I want to be able to access quickly and easily. So I have my two compartments which have all of my stationery stuff in, and I'm now going to put everything back. Screws, don't know why they're there, but it might come in handy one day. These things, if you ever see them in my drawer on videos or anywhere in my room, they're for my humidifier, just so you know. It goes like this. So this one goes in front and this one goes behind. So this one's the one with all the easy access stationery. Glue stick, eyelash glue, Tipex. Some of this isn't stationery, but it's just, this is like kind of the drawer that I go to keep stuff, my wallet. And finally some scissors. And that's everything in that first drawer. Oh, now we've got the big drawer. These are pins for my board above my desk. I got given these babies. There's like a thing going around my school where they give babies out to people, and I kept them. Just did that one. This is everything organised in this one. So I've got everything in certain places. It looks good. Got these two done. I also have extra stuff for this drawer. Post-it notes, revision cards, notebooks, and more revision cards because they're in need. And then also in this drawer, I always pop in my two glasses cases. So I keep it in that drawer so I always know where to find them. My maths kit and also a ruler. Now I'm going to put this in its drawer and then assemble everything else. And that is the first drawer full. So now we're moving on to the side drawers of my desk. So for this, it's going to be a bit different because I used to just have everything spread out in all these drawers and it was an absolute pain because I didn't know where anything was. So now I'm sectioning it. I have 3 drawers to it, and the first one is going to have all of my art supplies in. So like my stationery, my colouring pencils, all of that sort of thing is going to be in the top drawer. This is my art pencil case, so I bring this in when I have art. This is my pencil case with all the extra things I need in, so extra pens if I run out, which is a daily occurrence. In the second shelf, I'm going to now put in my Oxford Revise revision books, so they're easy to access and easy to get to. Then finally, the third drawer is going to have all of my art sketchbooks and all of the artwork that I'm working on at the moment and pieces that I don't want to lose. This has all of my coloured pens in. These I tend to use a lot, so I'm going to keep these under my desk because I have a lot of space there. In this desk here, this is where I'm going to put all of my pieces of paper, because when it comes to revision, I go through so much paper. To have this at the top is probably the easiest way to do this. That's all of my drawers done to my desk, and now we are going to move on to my top shelf here, which is where I'm gonna put all of my folders up there. So when it comes to folders for me, I use my folders for different things for each subject. So this is an example. This is my English one. I've got 2 ones. I've got one with all of my stuff that like papers I've been brought home, like my books, like annotations and stuff like that. But this one's got all of my revision things. So it's got all stuff I've written up in over the past year. So it has like my revision cards as well of quotes, and that's what my English folder holds. My science one's completely different because it has my science books in it, and my drama one has like past paper, like exam style example questions, just things that work for me. So all my folders are developing now, but they're developing very differently. And I'm also going to put on my shelf up here, this is my box with all of my books I brought home from school. This is my history homework book, but it also has old books from like year 10 and all that, which I can look back to revise with. That is how it's looking now. So good. I love the way this looks. It looks so like intact and neat. This is everything I put on this board. This is my new timetable I recently like upgraded. This was my old one and it was kind of hard to read, whereas this, so much easier. My mum just printed this out and then we filled it in together. So this is actually an example that my school sent out. If you're looking for a good example of like if you're wanting to make a timetable, because for me, I wouldn't be doing revision right now if I didn't make a timetable because I'd never get to it. So we're giving myself a time, revision happens. This is literally the best thing. As you can see, every hour is timed out in this. Personally, I could not fill in my whole day, but I do fill in when there's anything school or revision involved or activity involved. As you can see, it's not super intense because like I'm not going to fill up my life with revision, but obviously it is a need. It's year 11, I need to revise. So this is mine. I'm going to stick on all of my Macbeth revision quotes because I'm trying to do one in English. And this is something my mum gave me recently, which I think is so helpful. It's sentence beginners for English. So it has like firstly to begin with, things to insert and show contrast, sum up or conclude. For Macbeth, these are so helpful because you know when you're trying to like link stuff together or make a new sentence, this is so good. So if you like need good sentence starters or like linkers, is that the right word? Linking words to start sentences, screenshot this now. I'm gonna just put these up on my board now. I put the Macbeth quotes together because I don't always need them at the same time. Most of the time in the week when I don't get given a new set of quotes, I'll put the one that I wasn't the most confident on or was least confident on at the front. So then when I look at them, I can try and remember these ones easier, and then I'm more confident on these more. And that's what my board looks like. Obviously it changes some weeks, but for now, that's everything I'm kind of needing to keep track on. Finally, we are going to do everything that needs to go on my desk. So for this, it's basically quite a lot of beauty stuff. I'm not gonna lie, like on my actual desk, I use this to get ready as well. So I keep a lot of beauty stuff and jewelry stuff there, as well as other stuff, but I'm going to just put that on now and then we're done. So this is kind of the finishing touches to my desk. This is my skincare box and I always keep it out because I use it morning and night, so I need it where I can access it. Paper clips. I know it's random, but you'd be surprised how many times I use them. And that is basically everything I put on my desk area. I know it might look a bit random, but I can honestly explain why I need every single one of these, because all of these things I always end up using 24/7 and they're always the things I lose. So I put them in the most obvious places and hope that I don't lose them. Oh, you can see me. Oh, what's it doing to my face? Oh, look at the eyebrow. So that is my desk now finished. I'm honestly so happy with it. It looks so clean and just ready to revise, because before this video, I'm not gonna lie, it was quite messy. Everything was everywhere. I couldn't find some of my homework. I have found it now. Yeah, I'm really happy with how it looks. I actually really like the purple mat that I put on, because there's actually two sides, it's brown and then purple. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know you all like my organising videos, so I thought I'd include you guys in my organising of my desk. It's actually getting dark now, I don't know if you can see. It's not because I've been filming this video for ages, it's just because it gets dark at like 4:30 now, so it gets dark when I see it as the afternoon, but now it's feeling like the evening, but it's not the evening. Thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content. And if you want any other organising videos like this, if you have any ideas, then make sure to let me know in the comments, and I will see you all in my next week's video. Bye! Enchanté.